So I've got Joe Norris from Get Your Tips Out, and today's video is around Placepot tips. So for anyone that doesn't know, can you explain a little bit about what the Placepot Bet is, Joe, and what it is that you're doing on your predictions each day for your Placepot tips?
Yeah, so basically, Placepot tips is basically when you back a horse in each race to place. I like doing this bet because sometimes you don't have to include the horse that you think is going to win. Because obviously, a lot of the time, if you're going for sort of a 3-1 to win, a lot of people have ended up backing that horse. So sometimes with the Placepot, I like to sort of go for a bigger price. Because then if you manage to go through the card and you get them all to place, the return's going to be a big one. Obviously, it's something that I do every day, but I do like to do this bet when I go to the races as well. Normally, if I'm there, sort of with a group of people, we each sort of select a horse, so you can have sort of multiple legs in each race as well.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. The for anyone who doesn't know, a Placepot is the first 6 races. So there's 7 legs. There's 7 races at a certain meeting. It's the first 6 races that there is. Plenty of times I do a quad pot because my first leg lets me down, and then I jump onto doing a quad pot. But that's by the by. But I quite like choosing a favourite, especially if it's over the jumps that might be a class horse, but it might take an occasional, might hit the fence and stuff like that. I'm hoping to try and get a favourite out of the place.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm trying to look for those type of angles. I'm normally choosing 2 or 3 in some of the bigger kind of Premier Handicap type. There's a 25 in a race. I'm probably choosing 2 or 3 bigger priced horses in hope that one of them grabs into the places, the top 4 or the top 3, and then maybe a couple of other outsiders get in there as well, and there's not as many people going to the next leg and stuff like that. Is there anything that you try to take on the favourites, or if you think the favourite's going to win the race, every so often you just choose one leg in that race and say, do you know what, I can't kick the favourite out the top 3, so I may as well just choose it?
I'm like you. I normally try and get the favourite beat and out the frame. But obviously, you're going to have some races where you might have a 1 to 3 favourite. So for example, if you're going to do this at Cheltenham, you've got Constitution Hill in the Champion Hurdle. I would definitely just stick that in as a single leg in that race.
For sure.
And then focus on some of the other races.
Yeah. So if anyone is looking to look for Joe's Placepot tips, there's a link in the description which shows in every single race that's a Placepot kind of race leg, Joe chooses a single selection. Obviously, if you want to oppose his selection or you want to add a second one, you can do. Joe, with his Placepot tips, provides 1 horse in each of the races.